If you knew that there was a solution to one of the biggest problems that you face every day, would you not try to use that solution to your advantage, try it out, see how it works for you or your family members so that you could live a better life? I would, but unfortunately in America, that's not what's being done today. One of America's biggest problems the is drug use and drug possession. Not necessarily even the selling of drugs, but actual addiction, actual people, the everyday people that are addicted to prescription pills, methamphetamines, cocaine, you name it. It's a problem that has impacted not just low poverty areas, but also high class, upper class, middle class people. So obviously, it's a big deal because it's widespread, and it can affect anyone from teenagers to elderly elderly people that have been prescribed pain pills for years. So it's a big deal in our country, but we still have not found a solution for it. So far, we've tried obviously criminalizing drug users that have as little as maybe a gram or two of marijuana. We've tried to drug rehab programs, kind of with like a mixture of drug rehab but also incarceration. That has not worked. So it's time that we take a model or take a look at other countries and how they decriminalize drugs and see if that will help for our country. Um, as far as the prison industry goes, it's a very profitable industry, which is why the way that America does things now with criminalizing drug possession for everyday addicts has had a hard time. We've had a hard time moving away from that because we make a lot of money from it, but it's just not working. If we were to decriminalize drug usage, it could aid in decreasing mass incarceration, redirect law enforcement's time and resources to more serious crimes, and improve relationships between law enforcement and the community. Um, Obviously, the number for mass incarceration is somewhere between, I think, over 1,000 on a daily basis are criminalized for simple possession of marijuana or possession of prescription pills, which is a ridiculous number because these people are incarcerated, released, and then come out, do the same drugs, and then go back, and then once again incarcerated, same, come back out, same drugs, and it's just a never-ending cycle. Obviously, it's not working. There are bigger crimes that are taking place in our country besides someone's personal drug addiction. There's obviously we have a high crime rate of police brutality, which needs to be addressed. Um, if more officers had time to spend on training and how to communicate with the community and everyday citizens, that number could be dropped drastically. The number for police brutality causes could be dropped drastically, and we could focus on the bigger issues than someone who is caught in the park smoking a joint of marijuana. Um, Also, it would help improve relationships between law enforcement and the community. Um, the Obviously it doesn't help that cops have to spend their time taking down petty arrests and stuff, and it also it does not make them friendly people to come to. If an addict is on the street and they need help, they're not going to go to a cop because they feel as though they'll be arrested, instead of saying, hey, I need help. I mean, I may have a needle on me, but I need a safe haven. I need a place to go to get help. So if we decriminalize personal drug use, all of these things would be affected. It would help us save money, taxpayers' money, because we're the people that usually have to pay when drug users are incarcerated. It would help cops save time and utilize their time in a more effective way. And it also would strengthen the bond between law enforcement and everyday citizens.